Hi and welcome to a new review video. Here we have a Olight H2S, and as you can see, accessories, the headlamp itself and the manual. And let's first take a look at the tech specs here. Here we have two LEDs in this headlamp, and it's a little bit complicated written down here because they mean mixed beam, both LEDs, high beam, the spot beam LED, and with the low beam they mean the wide angle beam or the wide LED beam. So this is written down here. So we have on the left now the 400 lumens for 2 hours and 12 minutes, mixed beam in low setting 100 lumens for 9 hours. And then we have the high beam LED in high, it's 200 lumens for 430, the high beam in low 50 lumens for 18 hours. And then we have the low beam LED in high for 200 lumens and 430. And finally the low beam in low mode 50 lumens for 18 hours. Here we have a holder, plastic holder for the cable. Then we have a USB charger cable. And here we have the HS2 with two LEDs. On the left side we have this wide beam LED called low. And on the right side we have the spot beam called high beam. And here we have the connector with the switch, and it's a it's a USB connection, but with a special shielding because of the IPX rating. We have the battery here with a USB connection, and for status indicator LEDs, you can switch on by pressing the blue switch here. Let's switch it on. You can see heavy PWM, and it's very easy to operate. You can click once and it will go to full power 400 lumens, which isn't the best thing for a headlight in the dark. Yet you can click once, then you will switch between low and high in that mixed mode. Then you can double click, can switch to the one LED, and can double click and switch to the other LED. And in that mode, by clicking once, you can also switch between high and low. So let's check what happens if you have minus degrees outside in the winter, here in the freezer. And as you know, lithium ion or lithium polymer will freeze, and so the energy will be lower. And I would like to check that here. And as we can see on the IR thermometer, this is degrees Celsius, not Fahrenheit, and we can see it's one digit temperature, it's 0 degree or slightly above 0 degree. And we will switch on the mixed mode, and as you can hear now, we have a beep. You can hear it here, and yeah, you can see it shows that it is empty, but it was fully charged. But yeah, I guess half an hour or an hour later, the battery showed full status again. So it was just because of the cold temperatures. Here we have the drop test, but yeah, nothing happens here because it's so light, and yeah, no damage will occur to the lamp or to the light and to the battery. Then we have the IPX rating for this rain simulation. Now let's check what about the runtime. Now let's check the runtime of the flashlight, and as you can see, we have the time lapse running 2 hours and 10 minutes. I accelerated by 4 here, and from 2 hours and 10 minutes it will go to the beeping again. It's now the German word for beep, and then 10 minutes after that it will flash and beep in a little weird manner. And I'm not sure if this was the plan of the engineers, but yeah, it's really it really annoys me. You can activate it again and again and again, and for me this makes no sense. Now you can't activate it anymore, but if you push the blue button, it will beep. It will go on with beeping, and if you push the button again, and then you can reactivate the flashlight, which makes no sense at all, because yeah, either you have a rescue light or a safety light, or the flashlight is off. So these two options we should have, and not such a behavior you see here. So this is, yeah, I guess this is not the best thing for such a flashlight. What I'm showing here is that you can operate this flashlight directly on a power bank, for example, with the head connected to the power bank. And as you can see, it draws a little bit over 1 amps, and if you go to the single LED, then you have yeah, about half of this consumption. But it makes more sense to operate the battery directly on the power bank, and as you can see, it will charge now, and you can switch on the headlamp, and yeah, it's slightly above this charging consumption, so this makes more sense to operate it longer. Let's see how long charging will take. I've showed it here in the upper left corner, and as you can see, we have, yeah, about 1 amps. It's going down now, and we have a total time of 2 hours and 45 minutes charging time, and then all 4 LEDs are lit and it's fully charged. So this is a running flashlight, and I've shown here some running footage. As you can see, the light is really cool. You will see a really good beam. The flashlight is really comfortable to wear. You yeah, wouldn't recognize it after a few minutes on your head. And as you can see, while running, there's no shaky elements, or yeah, the white is not heavy enough to make it loose or something like that. So it's very comfortable, and as you can see, it's no problem. But yeah, except of the beeping stuff and the 400 lumens directly when switching on. Yeah, as you can see, the kids are also very impressed by this light, and for our little explorers, it's very excited to go outside. But please take care that they do not look directly into the LEDs. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I would highly appreciate if you are with me in the next review. Okay, see you. Bye bye.